We're Jordan and Emily. We have the goal to see as many countries as possible before our money runs out, and we've been travelling around through Europe for about a month now. We started in Italy, where we got to eat all the amazing pizza and street food. Then we made our way to the south of France for a trusted house sitters we had lined up, before quickly moving through Belgium and the Netherlands and finally coming to beautiful Poland. We've been in Poznan for a few days before we caught a Flixbus all the way to beautiful Gdansk, which is where we are today.
The goal for today is to see as much of Gdansk as we can. We've actually downloaded a walking tour that we're going to just follow around the city. If all goes to plan, we should see some awesome ancient sites, beautiful fountains, church with a massive turret that we can climb, which I really want to do, and maybe a river cruise at the end of the night if the budget allows. Being that we have ventured further north pretty much every time we move, we are now in the northernmost point that we've ever been on this trip. It means that the weather's pretty unpredictable, so we are contending with rain today.
And it's European summer and we're both wearing our knapsacks.
But it's beautiful, if you would turn around.
We have now made our way to the Gdansk River. I don't actually know what it's called, but later on today we might see if we can jump on one of the old historic boats to go for a canal cruise. Not sure how much it's going to cost, but this river is so pretty. It's lined on either side with cute bars and restaurants. It's so nice to come down here at night and it is packed. This town might be one of the cutest ones we've been to so far. Gdansk is super popular. There's so many tourists here and we can 100% understand why, which is why we've gotten up super early to have the whole place basically to ourselves. But look how freaking cute it is. Look at all these little buildings. Oh, look at the birds. Aerodynamics. Lions. Looks like they've bitten a bee and they're all swollen. So I think that this is my favourite area of the town. It's nice and quiet and serene now, but as soon as it hits like midday, this place is packed. There's people carrying snakes, doing like dog shows, selling balloons, there's fairy floss, amber salesmen everywhere for some reason. And the street is again lined with restaurants, cafes and bars. It honestly gets so packed out, it's insane. George just told me that the most beautiful building in Gdansk is meant to be here. Is that right?
Apparently.
Let's see if I can guess which one. I guess this building, because it's got gold on it. That's all.
And it kind of looks like it, but I don't really remember, so we'll have to look it up when we get back. Also, another fun fact. Emily's going to come and tell us what this monument is here.
What? Which one? What's a monument?
That.
Does it tell the temperature?
Uh-huh.
It's a temperature machine. Oh, is it the first thing that changes from Fahrenheit to Celsius?
Close.
Oh. I don't know what this is.
So this is a monument to Daniel Fahrenheit, who was born in Gdansk and came up with the Fahrenheit scale.
Wow.
I thought that was pretty cool.
It is cool.
Yeah.
He was a bit of a hunk. Is that meant to be him?
So Neptune Fountain, also on the walking tour list. When it was built, it quickly became the symbol of the port city of Gdansk, Poland. So it's kind of used as like a symbol of the city. Maybe that's the famous building.
That's why they got two statues up.
Okay, we think we've come to the steeple that you can climb, but I'm not really sure.
It's really pretty though from the outside, all of the like old school red brick and then the green roof. I love it. The door's shut, so we might have to come back later. One thing that we've noticed about Gdańsk is stuff doesn't really open that early. We're kind of used to like at least coffee shops being open. So we're just gonna go in the Zabka and get a takeaway.
Oh.
No, it's raining a little bit. Do you want to go find shelter and have our coffee?
Yeah.
Okay.
Those coffees warmed us up a fair bit. This is supposed to be summer in Europe, pretty rainy. Anyway, this church is St Marys Cathedral. It is one of the 3 biggest churches in the entire world and the biggest one made of red brick. We've started to really like going into cathedrals and basilicas just because they're so massive. And this one, being able to hold 25,000 people, is definitely a must. It opens in a few minutes, so we're gonna check it out. Until then, we're gonna stay out of the rain. The rain has gone away and the sun has come out, and it looks like it's now late enough to have little fountains turned on, so things look pretty cool.
So the sun is out for the only hour it's going to be out today, so we're going to run and try and get to the top of that tower, clock tower thing, while it's out and nice and sunny before this grey stuff comes over. Doesn't open till midday. I guess come back and hope that the weather's okay. This one's really pretty.
This is not the tower we were originally going to climb, but we're in the church and it was just an option, so we lined up and we're first in line, so we're running to the top, get as many photos as we can.
400 steps.
400 steps. It's already hard. I feel the grind. I'm exhausted, but so far pretty cool. They just don't stop. I ran up the first few steps to try and get ahead of everyone, and I'm so tired. We are so high up, My ears just popped.
Whoa. Oh, that's a lot of steps. Wow. Oh my god. Who knew 400 steps would hurt so much? But we're up here by ourselves. I'm glad we ran up. There's so many people up there now.
For a turret we didn't actually intend to climb. Pretty good. And getting there first was pretty awesome too.
Yeah, the view of the town was awesome. It's cool to see it.
But now we're going to go down to the river and see if we can't get on one of these pirate ships.
Ship that we really wanted to go on. Apparently you have to book at least a week in advance. It's also like 70 zloty each, so kind of outside of our budget, but we've heard it is amazing. So hopefully we can come back one day when we have a bit more money. Because we're saving money there, we're going to go spend it all on food. This bit of town just goes crazy later in the day.
Yeah, this fountain is much cooler with the water turned on.
On our way to lunch, and I don't know where we are or why there's like shackles hanging from the wall. Weird. I'm stuck forever. Oh no. Jeez. I have little wrists. We are going to some super local place apparently for lunch. We found it online. It's meant to be really budget friendly as well, but apparently it gets super busy. Like a buffet style. I'm scared. Okay. Turns out it is a super local place. There was one guy that barely spoke English, so we're not 100% sure on what we've got. It's chicken. We were after Kiev. I don't think it is. Mashed potato and gravy. It looks awesome. It was cheap. I have pierogies on the way. Can't complain.
That was a bit hectic in there. No one spoke any English, but it was fun. We assume meat sauce is gravy. So. Really good. It was very much like a cafeteria style. You just had your little tray and you bopped along and asked for certain bits and pieces and then you paid. And then we came outside and it's actually pretty good. You should try it, you'll like it.
The mash is very mashy. What a review. That's kind of amazing. It's like, it's just basically a chicken schnitzel with really good mash and really good gravy. Very home style, like it feels like we've come to like grandma's house and had a meal. I feel like this is just what we needed. I love it. So my pierogies are ready now. They look huge compared to the ones that we've had before. Whoa. So good, they're so savoury. I went for the meat option and it's literally jam-packed with I don't know what kind of meat. Steaming hot, they've just come out, just been cooked.
That was a nice and hearty meal.
I know, I feel like all warm and cosy with a full belly now.
Me too.
We have loved it here though, it's such an awesome city.
We've got some work to do tonight, and then tomorrow afternoon we've got a bus to Warsaw.
Woohoo!